Good morning, welcome back to the vlogs, my dudes. We are the first people at the warehouse today, so we out here grinding, and we're gonna have a big day today. We're gonna do a lot of improvements today on the 350Z. Kyle, kl.fab, my boy who did the cage and the tube rear end, he is coming over today, and we're gonna be doing welding on this car, and he's gonna be helping out with some like custom fab work that I need done for the car that I just don't know how to do. So we're gonna sit by him, learn, be better with that types of stuff because I'm terrible with it. We have our new pulley in, which I sliced my finger yesterday on it. Who knew the backside of that pulley was like a razor blade? Obviously not me. We're at this point during summer right now where it is like maximum heat all the fucking time. In this warehouse is a sweatshop. And if you're an OG and you've been here for a while, you will remember that when we first moved into this place, and this place was an ice box, and now it's a sweatshop. And it's way too hot. Way too hot. It's gonna be a rough one today. You guys wanted an update on the calendar. We are in the month of August. Kylie is sporting some very nice undies with some cake on her tits. So thank you, Kylie. I start nearly every morning in this ex-podcast room, current meeting, office, conference, answering emails and getting ahead on that type of stuff, because if you get behind on that stuff, you're screwed.
This thing's pretty cool too.
Here it is.
I guess it's not that much.
I mean, it's enough. It's enough though. So right now, Kyle is making the linkage shorter. Is that the right? He's making the linkage shorter for the shifter. So we're using the stock trans mount, but Kyle's gonna weld up and like make an adapter for it, because with the motor mounts that we're using, the trans sits back a little bit farther. I mean, to the eye, it doesn't look that crooked. I mean, at least not to me, but...
It's not a big deal, like, but I don't like that. But watch when I set it down on the motor mount.
Oh, so that's it lifted up a little bit?
See that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, now it's even more.
That's some bullshit.
Shout out to the guy who cut this firewall. Just doing big moves over here, clearing all this nice space. You could tell whoever was doing it really knew what he was doing, because these cuts are great. So.
Was it me?
It was me. So Kyle was just cutting up the mounts of where we originally were using. So normally we had our motor mount go into just a hole. We were getting some weird fitment issues, so what Kyle did instead is cut out a big hole. I don't know if this is hot. It's not. So he cut out a big hole and is using these metal plates, and is essentially cutting them to fit right here with these slots. So once we put our motor mounts back down on the subframe, we'll have the ability to kind of angle the motor wherever we want. Because we're kind of running into the issue, and we don't really know why, but the motor isn't sitting 100% straight. As you saw, I was looking at the leveler. It's sitting at a slight angle, and it's not 100% straight. Kyle's gonna just make a little adapter for the motor mounts, and it will ensure that we get the utmost fitment that we want. So because I didn't have a video yesterday, I thought it would be a nice idea to surprise a lot of you guys with a promo code looking for exhaust systems on HuntCorners.com. Exhausts are like the #1 most viewed category that you guys have looked at. Like, cause I can see all the analytics. It usually is like exhaust, intakes, brakes, suspension that you guys always look at. And one of the most #1 things always is the exhaust system. So I just blast out on all my social media. And if you didn't see that yesterday, I'll let you guys know now. So you have 24 hours from when this video goes live before this promo code will not be up anymore. If you use code TJ50, you can receive 50 bucks off all exhaust systems on thehuntquarters.com. Links down below, go check it out, go click it. If you are looking for an exhaust, you want to save yourself 50 bucks, I suggest picking it up. A lot of you are on the site right now and are frothing on it because I tweeted it and Snapchatted it, Instagram, and everywhere. Just wanted to give back because I didn't put a video up yesterday.
Well, it's just because the motors, it sits differently.
Yeah. I know, but now look, now the shifter lines up perfectly and we extended the shift boot back like 3.5 inches. So now we have room. These motor mounts are now done. You can see the plate that Kyle put on. It's right here. And that's also slotted horizontally, so there's room for movement. And the motor isn't sitting as crooked as before, so that part is fixed. Kyle says that he thinks that we'll have this car up and running. Not up and running, running by Tuesday. That's a bold claim, Kyle. From right now, that's what, 4 days? 4 days? I just want to hear this car turn over. There's no more missing pieces that we don't have, technically. So me and Kyle were just talking about how I need to order a new front bumper for this car because once we get the motor in and kind of get everything set in stone, we are going to be tubing the front end of this car, which that means, if you don't know what that is, I feel like I say a lot of things without explanation, just assuming you guys know what it is because I've said it once in a video, but if you don't know, this is what tubing means. So we cut off the rear chassis from right here, or Kyle did from right here, and then he made this like bash bar and then made this tube front end that, so when you're drifting and if you hit anything or anybody runs into you, this collapses before your chassis just kind of folds and breaks and then like fucks up your frame. So we're doing that to the front end as well. So it's its own bash bar and it will protect the 2J and the intercooler and the radiator and all that fun stuff. Before we start tubing the front end, I need a front bumper to model the front end around, right? Kyle was like, all right, go find a front bumper. Once you get that in, we can start mocking up how we want to design that. I was like, okay, cool. And I was searching around for what type of like front bumper I wanted, blah, blah, blah. Then I came across a particular front bumper that I've always liked, and it is the Rocket Bunny front bumper. And I was like, wow, that is mad. I'd love to run that front bumper. That front bumper costs $860 as opposed to some other front bumpers I was looking at, like from VIS that are just fiberglass molds, are like 200 something bucks. And I was like, you know what? To make it look mad, I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna get that front bumper. It's gonna look really sick. I want this car to look pretty, at least when it's done. Before, you know, drifting your car, you take the risk of destroying a lot of things, but it's only gonna look pretty once, right? And that's right when it's done before you start drifting on it. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. The bros will like it. I will love it. It will look so mad. I'm gonna do it. And then I got thinking. I was like, wow, you know, I love this fender kit. It's great. It looks really mean. Like it a lot. It's done its job. It held up well. Is it time to upgrade? I mean, is it time to maybe try out a new style? I don't know. I was just thinking, I was like, should I, would I, could I? And then I was like, oh, fuck. What if I just said, fuck it, let's ball out and just buy the whole damn Rocket Bunny kit? The front fenders on this are so cool. Like it has like vented grills and the rear is pretty massive. This is gonna trigger so many people. I said, fuck it. I'm buying the Rocket Bunny kit for the 350Z. And before you get triggered saying, TJ, why would you buy a replica Rocket Bunny kit for your daily driver car, but then yet buy an authentic Rocket Bunny kit and put that on your drift car that you know will get destroyed at some point and get ruined? Why does that fucking make sense? Why would you do that? Honestly, well, one, ever since the rep thing with the BRZ happened, I learned a lot. And I was like, okay, there's a difference between supporting like authentic brands versus not, blah, 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 all that stuff. And well, two, it's gonna look fucking badass. There's not any other wide body kits out there that I love quite as much as that one. The logic may not be there. You guys are still like, TJ, that's fucking dumb. You said you didn't want to put expensive things on this car because you don't want to ruin it, and probably now everyone's gonna be like, oh, well, stop drifting on ambit wheels and get some custom 3-piece wheels to drift on. That's probably not gonna happen. I'm gonna ball out on this kit, and does it really logically make sense to do that? No, but I fucking want to. And I am fully aware that I could take this on the track fucking next time, go to Willow Springs and hit that damn wall again and potentially ruin it. I'm fully aware of that. I am taking that risk because when this car is done in like 2 weeks and we're on the road and we're running again, for for those 2 weeks, dude, it's gonna look fucking nice. And at least I'll have the pictures of it. And honestly, I know you guys will fucking love it. I know you guys will think it looks so mean, and you guys don't even know what's coming for this car. I think Selena needs a little redemption. Boys, we balling out. I'm only ordering, so we have it on the Hunt Quarters site, so I can show you our pricing here. So you have options. You can do a front bumper, front lip, front fenders, rear fenders, diffuser, the ducktail, bumper mesh, and the like OEM splitter rods. So all I'm ordering is the front bumper, which is 860 bucks. Yikes. The front fenders, 750. Rear fenders, 640. That plus shipping is like $2,500. So it's more expensive, but like I said, it's fucking worth it. And I know you guys would absolutely love it and dig it. And I'm always trying to provide the sweet content for my bros. Dude, guys, I have to show you something. This is literally the craziest thing I have ever seen. Like, I didn't ever think we'd see the day come, but dude, what are those? What are those? You got some new boots.
I'm gonna get the other ones.
Dude, what is this? Those are some nice boots, brother.
No duct tape on here?
Dude, you know what?
No.
You stay here. I got you. I'll be back.
Okay, great.
1 second. I'll be right back. I got you, dude. I was worried for a second.
That's what I wanted, dude. They're perfectly fine, but I just needed a strap of duct tape for safety, just so it never happens again.
Oh, dude, I'm so glad we got that resolved. How do you feel about me getting a authentic Rocket Bunny kit from a drift car?
I'm very happy for you, but that kit is going to be fucked. You're gonna go to your first drift event with that kit, and you are going to explode that thing.
I'm just gonna send it.
You guys silly? I'm still gonna send it.
As always, before I end the video, I want to read off the most recent Hunt Quarters orders. Thank you guys so much for supporting the Hunt Quarters and getting your new parts from there. These are the most recent orders. Drew, Tracy, Ashto, Archie, Jose, Christian, Wyatt, Alex, Fanny, Patrick, Jordan, Jose, Anthony, Zach, Zachary, Blake, Jackie, and Troy. Thank you so, and Sabrina! Thank you so much for placing your orders on thehuntquarters.com. We always appreciate it. We are grinding every single day to make the site as best as it can be. I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace out and keep moving forward.
I'm feeling low.